We should not pretend to understand the world only by the intellect. The judgment of the intellect is only part of the truth. One must be able to let things happen. The afternoon of a human life must have a significance of its own, and cannot be merely a pitiful appendage to life's morning. You must live life in such a spirit that you make in every moment the best of possibilities. We all must do what Christ did. We must make our experiment. We must make mistakes. We must live out our own version of life. And there will be error. If you avoid error, you do not live. Neurosis is the suffering of a soul which has not discovered its meaning. Nature does not deceive or conceal, but reveals. Anyone who attempts to do both, to adjust to his group and at the same time pursue his individual goal, becomes neurotic. Only a life lived in a certain spirit is worth living. It is a remarkable fact that a life lived entirely from the ego is dull not only for the person himself but for all concerned. It is high time that we realize that it is pointless to praise the light and preach it if nobody can see it. It is much more needful to preach the art of seeing. Find out what a person fears most, and that is where he will develop next. To find out what is truly individual in ourselves, profound reflection is needed, and suddenly we realize how uncommonly difficult the discovery of individuality is. All true things must change, and only that which changes remains true. Great talents are the most lovely and often the most dangerous fruits on the tree of humanity. They hang upon the most slender twigs that are easily snapped off. I don't believe there is a God. I know there is a God. The healthy man does not torture others. It is a fact that cannot be denied. The wickedness of others becomes our own wickedness because it kindles something evil in our own hearts. Religion is a defense against the experience of God. Resistance to the organized mass can be effected only by the man who is as well organized in his individuality as the mass itself. The psychic depths are nature, and nature is creative life.